Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now. Today, got some RTA for you guys. And of course, we're starting off by matching into an Emperor player, so this is going to be quite fun. Let's go ahead and ban the Aeola and the Aiden. Been having some pretty good luck with both of them here. Right, so let's see what we got with this one. If you want to see more RTA gameplay with more live commentary, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we post these several times a week, and I know you guys love them, so I'm going to try to up the amount that you guys see, and yeah, we'll see what we got here. Arwell first pick. Ooh. And there's Sea Lilius and Lua band. I actually really like that. No Sea Lilius, Lua, or Aeola. Makes things really, really nice. So if Arwell's the first pick, I'm going to go for an A Tywin, and then I'll go for Hangai as well, because normally if you pick A Tywin, you want to take away the immunity buffers. So I'll go for Calric, who is one of the strongest immunity buffers and cleansers in the game. LRK is another really common one, but because he's already first picked Arwell, I don't think he's going to go for an LRK alongside her. Otherwise, with two knights, you're kind of limiting the flexibility that your team has, especially going down here into later picks. Probably going to be limited in how fast his units can be, but he's kind of compensating for that here. Got the Zeo already. Midnight Gala Lilius, very interesting. I'm going to try a new tech against this Zeo and Midnight Gala Lilius, and I think I'll do it right now. I'm going to go for the Abigail. So let's do this, and we'll protect the A Tywin. We'll see how it goes. And what else do I want to go for here? Zeo and Midnight Gala Lilius. Bihu could actually be okay, but I already picked a fire unit, so I don't really want to go for another one. We can try to go for... who else would be decent here? Abyssal Euphine? Kind of want to slap Abyssal Euphine into this team, but it seems a little iffy. Need something single target, I think. Would be a nice single target unit. Solitaria or Pirate... Ooh, Pirate Captain Flan might actually be alright here. Let's go Pirate Captain Flan. This might get my opponent to pick something like Ed, but if they go for Ed, I think we're still okay. And we still have stuff like ice units we can go for. Arya, for example. Shu. Shu might not be great into Midnight God Lilius. We'll see, we'll see. Ed gets picked up, and what's his last unit gonna be? I can also go for Rimuru here, I think. Rimuru might also be a decent option. We can always ban the Ed if we really want to. I think Solitaria could also be a pretty nice unit to go for. Oh, Navy Captain Landy. Okay, into a Pirate Captain Flan, that is actually a pretty decent choice. Do we go for Bologna here? ML Bologna. I think we could. I think ML Bologna is a pretty strong pick here. I think we ban the Ed, because if he bans the... ooh, we're going to have a really difficult time with this Landy, I think. We're going to have a really difficult time with this Landy, but I think I have to go for something like this. He's going to ban the Bologna. Alright, let's see what happens. We're going to go for this configuration. I think the Pirate Captain Flan giving the HP here is okay. We'll protect the A Tywin in the back line. And let's go for it. Ooh, maybe Pirate Captain Flan was not the best pick there. So these Emperor players know how to draft, so it is a little risky. He can just go for the Pirate Captain Flan here, and we're in danger. If he has threes with Midnight God Lilius, he could probably kill Pirate Captain Flan too, right? Okay, he is going to go for Flan. Let's see if he can actually kill here. He might be able to. He might be able to, because my Pirate Captain Flan actually has a lot of HP, so he might get that full defense pen. Oh, that's pretty bad. Not very, very good for me. So we can go for the attack down. I feel like that's the best option to go for here. So let's do it. Okay, very nice. Arwell gets to go. So He's gonna stun the Pirate Captain Flan. That's okay. Gonna replenish a barrier on the entire team. Abigail's gonna go. So we got the curse on this Midnight Gala Lilius, which is fine. Who do I want to strip buffs on? Maybe we strip the buffs on the Lilius. There we go. I know the curse doesn't work if you attack her directly. However, by stripping that buff, I can actually make it so we can deal quite a bit of damage. And I'm gonna go for an S3 here, just to try to stun the other units. Okay, very nice. She is gonna counter, but this will cleanse the Pirate Captain Flan. Attack down Landy, and I don't think she's got any... Yeah, she doesn't have much ramp up. Ooh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Pirate Captain Flan. Oh, alright. Let me go for a hit on Zio. I think we need to go ahead and try to steal some buffs here. Got the oh no, got the attack buff stolen. That's not really what I wanted. A little bit of bomb action going. Let's go for an S3. Let's turn Cycle our Calric. I'm a little scared here. Midnight God Lilius is pretty far back. We should be able to kill her relatively soon. A Tywin's gonna be going next. Let me go for a provoke on this Landy. There we go. She is gonna counter, but she is provoked, so Arwol's gonna go for the Pirate Captain Flan. Oh, so close to dying here. So close to dying. Oh, please don't salvo. Okay, no salvo. That's nice. Now, Navy Captain Landy is the one who has the curse debuff. See, Zio reduces damage. So does she. But let's go for the Arwol then. It's a lot of damage. Ooh, nice push up. We don't have our S3 up yet. I think I can go for an S3 for a bomb with Pirate Captain Flan. I think we're gonna die as a result of it. But let's go for a hit onto the Arwol. Still a lot of damage. This curse is actually doing a pretty decent job. Oh, is he gonna quit? Very nice! Ooh, I don't think I would have won that, to be honest. Abigail's curse, though, was really good here, and it also forced the Midnight God Lilius to not attack the A Tywin. I'm surprised he quit. I think he should have had that. Oh boy, because he could have easily killed my team with his Landy's S3. Right? Hand Guy would have been able to turn cycle, probably get an attack down onto Landy, but when Pirate Captain Flan, when my next turn comes up, I'm just ripping S3 to try to kill as many units as possible and get the bombs on everyone. So it would have been Landy versus the world, and I can't stun Landy, right? Abigail's curse, once she's the only one standing, Abigail's curse also doesn't really do much, but hey, I'll take that. I will take that. Alright, so Abigail. Never thought I'd find another use for her, but I saw some people floating the idea around that, hey, it could possibly work. Fighting against another Emperor player here, no Landy, no Bellion. Ooh, this guy wants to go for some souls. Let us go for Calric. So I don't know what this guy's going to be playing. I think he's going to be playing aggressively. Yeah, there we go. So okay, he is going to be playing aggressively here. Ron and Zio as the opening picks. I'm not going to contest because I don't have any unit that's nearly as fast as these units are, and you can't contest Zio to begin with. So we can hunker down with some, with a knight. Arwell will be really good mitigation, although having something like the escort buff stripped by Ron is not great. So I'm thinking Last Rider Crowd could be okay. A Tywin I think is still the best option here because we can cleanse one of the debuffs from the Ron at least. Karina seems okay as well, although we might still be defense broken, so it's not the best thing. I think we still go Karina though. Ed is okay. Or do we go Sage Ball? You know what, let's go Sage Ball here. I don't really know what he's going to follow up with, but let's go Sage Ball. This will at least give me something that could potentially cut my opponent. Yeah, I think Sage Ball is pretty decent. So he goes for things like Jacko, Ida, you know, the very common Zeo Ron Cleave setups. We at least have Sage Ball to intercept. And we can also go for, if they're going for something that like requires a CR push unit, for example, Jacko or something, we can probably use Abyssal Euphine and Politis there. But it looks like they're going for a Bryceria Shuna play. Okay. Quite interesting. Ooh. Do I go for Abyssal Euphine? That's the question. Do I go for Abyssal Euphine? Briarwitch is going to be going after everyone, which is kind of unfortunate. Abyssal Euphine should be okay here. I think so. And would Ed be good? Ed would be fantastic here, so I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go for Ed, and then we're going to go for Abyssal Euphine. Abyssal Euphine also packs a passive that prevents CR pushing by 50%, cuts it in half. So if he has something like a bridge unit down here, we should be okay with the Euphine. He's going to go for Karina, so I think we ban out the Karina. I think we're good into the rest of this, because Briarwitch and Stealth we can still hit with the Euphine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's go for the ban on Karina. He's going to ban Ed. Yep, he has to. He kind of has to. There's no choice there. Put Sage Ball in the back line. There we go. Something like this is pretty good. Let's go for it. See what this guy's in store for us. Alright, so Zia's going. Who's he gonna push back? Normally I'd like to have a DJB in these situations, but kind of hard to gauge what your opponent's gonna be going for. Ooh, that's not bad. Let us go for a... Do we even go for the S2? I don't think so. I think we S1 the Ron, because Shuna's going to go before the Briarwitch anyway. Okay, he's just going to let this rip then. Get the immunity buff. Alright, and... Oh, he's just going to S1. He's not even going to do anything else. Sure, he got the immunity buff here, and that's fine. Let's go for an S1. We don't need to S3. That's a lot of damage, actually. Shuna's gonna go. Briarwitch, I don't know if she's gonna let rip her skills. He's gonna try to sleep everyone. He's gonna be able to sleep the Euphine. Hand guy doesn't really care here. He'll be woken up, so he'll be okay. He's not even gonna go for anything there. He's just gonna wake up my team. That's okay. I'm okay with this. We can go for an S2 on the Sage Ball. There we go. And the reason we did that is so we can turn Psycho with Coward. Shuna's in the far back CR bar, so we'll be able to guarantee some crits with this. We'll be waking everyone up anyway, but should be fine. Want to strip the immunity at the very least. Oh yes, look at that damage. Absolutely beautiful. Let me go for an S2 on the Briarwitch. And the reason why is so we can strip that immortality. There you go. Once it gets procced, Coward can strip it as long as you do enough damage to proc it to begin with. And now he's kind of screwed. Yeah. There you go. Easy win there. My opponent tried to pivot really hard when he saw the Sage Ball. He went for the Shuna Bryceria, kind of started like hunkering down a little bit instead of going for full aggressive aggro or cleave play. He saw that there's enough counterplay on my end with a Tywin and Cowric as cleansers, and with the Sage Ball and Ed potentially coming out, he was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. This guy's a really spooky little profile banner there, but we're finally fighting champion players again, thank goodness. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, but you know, you're beating Emperor players, why not fight Emperors? I'm not an Emperor. I haven't touched Emperor in like 2 seasons. And 2 seasons ago when I touched the Emperor, it was literally was Emperor for 1 match. Matched into Hui, who was the Epic 7 World Championship, I think like runner-up or top 3 player from last year's World Championships. And immediately got knocked out down to champion, never touched Emperor ever again. So technically I did reach it, but for like 1 game. So I don't think I deserve to be there. So if they can just match me into champions until I earn my way up, that'd be great. Navy Captain Landy getting picked up. Oh, whoa, Midnight Gala Lilius and Kawazu getting banned out. Oh, that's strange. I don't think I've ever seen these pre-bans, but I guess this is a really dedicated Landy picker. So sure, we'll go for it. We'll go for LRK, I think. Or do we go for LRK? We could go for a Tywin as well. Let's go for LRK. I think LRK is pretty decent here. We'll go for Hand Guy too. The reason why is because if my opponent goes LRK, then my Tywin's not as good. And there are things, and this guy is very dedicated landy picker, so he might have some techs up his sleeve that I need to watch out for. So playing it safe here with the LRK shouldn't be too bad. No Midnight Galileuas means we're okay in terms of having the LRK. We don't need to worry too much about the potential of getting one shot. Let's see, Arwell getting picked up as well. Really good damage mitigation for this Landy. However, oh, he's gonna be picking the ML Ken. Okay then. If he's picking ML Ken, you can't really Abyssal Euphine too well into ML Ken, and honestly, I would love to pick Midnight Galileuas, but I guess that's why she's pre-banned too. ML Ken on the other side, huh? Remnant Violet would actually be a decent unit here, but I think I'll pick him later. I don't really want to cope. The last time I picked Violet, he just got one shot when he was needed the most, so that wasn't great. What's another good unit to pick here? I feel like Karina is pretty decent, yeah? Karina is a pretty good unit to have in this case. And I think Lone Crescent Bellona is still okay. So we'll go for her, because she has a passive that can let rip some damage, like S2 damage, right, onto this ML Ken. So we'll chip him down low enough so that we can smack him with an S3 from Bellona, and it should take him out. My opponent has two more picks here. No Aiden on their side, so they can't just one-shot my Bellona. They could go for LQC. We'll see. Briar Witch getting picked up, that's fine. Not really, but we'll say it's fine. Ooh, Dark Corvus. Okay, so Dark Corvus getting picked up is very iffy. I might have to ban the Dark Corvus, and then we'll just have to deal with the rest of his team. Lionheart's not great here. Would Abyssal Euphine... Let's still slap Abyssal Euphine in here. I think she might still be okay. I was thinking of LQC, but I think this is still fine. Let's go for this. He's gonna ban... Ooh, he's gonna ban the Hand Guy. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. That is not good. We're gonna get defense broken pretty bad here. We're gonna get defense broken pretty bad. Now, we do get immunity with LRK, but... Oh yeah. We're screwed. We're getting unbuffable on us too. This is a really fast Briar Witch. Not expecting that. But yeah, basically what he's going for here is he's banking on the fact that I'm gonna kill myself by attacking this ML Ken, this Landy, and that they're gonna counter. So not good at all for me, and unbuffable on all of my units means that I'm pretty screwed, I think. I can't get the immunity from LRK. Karina's not going to be able to do much. Oh, this is an effectiveness Arwell. Look at that HP. 22k health here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's go for the S3 with LRK. This is where a Tywin would be so nice. Right? Would have been able to cleanse all the debuffs off of our team. Do we go for the Briar Witch or do we go for this... Landy? I think we go for the Landy here. Let's go for a defense break on the Landy. Oh, okay, that's really bad. Oh, Euphine is dead. Euphine is dead because the ML Ken hasn't even gone yet. Alright, we get a defense buff, but that's not enough. Oh my god, he salvos too. I think he just died. Yeah, we're just completely dead here. There is absolutely no coming back from this. Even if I kill here, it's not going to be enough. So, we'll go for the Arwell, but it's not going to be enough at all. We don't heal nearly as much as we need to. Oh my god. That's not good. We get to heal a little bit here, but again, I don't think it's enough. Landy's going to attack. We're still defense broken. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I guess our streak kind of ended there. Unless we can kill here... Which, you know, if we can, there's actually still hope. There's still hope. I don't think this Briar Witch is built with effectiveness, so both my units should be fine in terms of withstanding debuffs. Okay, we have a chance. Never mind, she got Gab. Maybe there is no chance. Hit the LRK? Yes, he's gonna hit the LRK. That's a lot of damage. ML Ken is probably gonna S3. Oh, he's just gonna Soul Burn. Ooh, he got it! Briarwitch is gonna lap here, which is not good at all. The good thing is ML Ken can't really counter me, so we're gonna finish off this Briarwitch, and might as well just Soul Burn this. There's no reason not to. Oh, we got the defense. Wait a minute, Karina's gonna do this. Oh yeah, Karina's got this. We have an S3 coming in. No problem here, no problem. Oh yeah, we got this. Come on, Karina. Let's do it. Unless this ML Ken counters here, but I don't think he can because we're not critting. Oh, beautiful. It was looking bleak, but we got it in the end. Beautiful. Yeah, into things like ML Ken, you pretty much just have to pick units that don't really crit. Like LRK and Karina, for example, were pretty decent here for doing damage. But if you do have units that crit, you do want them to have some sort of passive, like Bellona right here, for example. Her S2, ML Ken can't counter because it's an extra attack, so it doesn't count as a hit on her own turn. So extra attacks and counter attacks and things like that work pretty well into ML Ken. For example, stuff like, and not saying that she's a great unit to use into him, but Seaside Bellona, right? Every time you get 5 focus, you're going to be using your S2, you're going to be dealing a bit of damage to that ML Ken. It's going to be pretty nice. Once you chip him down low enough, to the point where he's not countering, you know, because he can't counter these extra attacks. When you knock him down low enough, below half his health and stuff, he can't counter, you can't heal up with Sigurd, you can just one-shot him with an S3 or a single target attack on another unit, and I think you're good. Alright, let's keep going with this. We have some pretty decent matches right now. Another Emperor player here that we need to watch out for. So, Landy banned, Politis banned. Ooh. This guy might be going Ahmed. He might be going for an Ahmed team, so we'll go for a hand guy. Just because we can. I'm picking him basically every match because we need to be careful. Oh no, it's a Zeo. Zeo Alots? What? Yo! I have not seen Alots used in RTA in forever. This is going to be an Abyssal Euphine team, so let's go for her. She reduces CR pushing by 50%, and let's go for an A Tywin as well. I feel like he's going to be pretty decent here. If he goes for any units with souls, we can go for Bellion. Ooh, Flan is here too. Alright, we could definitely go for Bellion. BBK. Uh-oh, do we have anyone who ignores res that can strip this BBK's immortality at the start of the match? He's gonna try and defense break us, so Flan's gonna defense break. He needs souls, so we're gonna go Bellion. I feel like Bellion's still a pretty decent option here. Go Bellion. Yeah, we'll go Bellion. And who else can kind of punish this team? Sage Ball. Sage Ball, yeah? Sage Ball can work here. Let's go Sage Ball into this team. I think we'll be okay. Irvelin and BBK. Ooh, boy. He's gonna be in Bellion, so we could get rid of the defense breaker. If we get rid of the defense breaker, Zia's gonna go. Alots can go and push. We might still be able to get BBK or somebody up. But no defense break is pretty good. Irvelin, BBK, yeah, let's get rid of Flan. He's gonna get rid of Sage Ball. Oh, he's not gonna have any souls. Wait a minute, that means my band was not the best one in this situation. Typically you don't want Flan to have souls. So Bellion's here, which means he couldn't soul burn anyway. It's still fine because we don't get defense broken. But oh boy, this BBK and Irvelin are probably gonna hit pretty hard. Let's see then. No souls though, so Bloody Rose Zeo, not even on book. Alots was probably on book, I didn't catch it at the beginning. Okay, all of his DPS units are pretty slow. He should still be able to push him up though. Abyssal Yufine only cuts by 50%, so he can still push up 50% combat readiness. So he might push up BBK. Oh, he's gonna push up the Herbalin. Ooh, not fast enough. That Herbalin's base speed, so we're able to lap with the Tywin. Oh yeah, let's do it. Stun. Absolutely beautiful. Do we even go for the S3? I think we would have gone for the S3 there. But you know what? Hey, props to this guy. Props to this guy in Emperor for actually going for some fun units like BBK and Herbalin. But in the end, unfortunately, not quite enough. We'll do one more, because I think, yeah, we can probably fit in enough time for one more. I know you guys liked some longer episodes here and there. Oh boy. Okay, this guy's an Aiden enjoyer, so we're definitely going to continue pre-banning our Aiden here. No fun for this guy. Yeah, wow, that would have been really cool, but again, Abyssal Yufine cuts that combat readiness gain by 50%, so when you have such big threats like Bellion and Sage Ball on the table as well, she's probably not going to get banned. And this guy pre-banned Politis too, which means he knew that he didn't want that 50% CR reduction on his units, so having that Yufine there really screwed him over, and who knows, he might have forgotten that she had that passive that reduced the CR pushing. I think he probably should have pushed up the BBK. She was closer to taking the turn than the Herbalin, but then again, my team was so tanky that I don't know if BBK would have killed anybody there. Alright, Lua's the first pick. I am screwed. So, Zeo banned, Emma Landy banned. Alright. Lua means that Abyssal Yufine's not as good, because her cooldowns can be reset. Hand Guy's also not fantastic into a Lua, so that's also not great. A Tywin should be fine. He can get reset, but we can at least cleanse the team of some shenanigans. Do we go for a Hand Guy? Do we? Or do we go for a DJB? We can probably go for DJB here. We'll do DJB into Lua, which means we need to play a bit more aggressively. Tywin's pretty fast, so we should be pretty aggressive here as well to keep tempo with the team. A little scared of him going Midnight Gala Lilius here though, but if he goes for a Bookholder, we can go for Bellion once more. I really do need to change my Bellion's build up. She needs to be resist build on a counter set. That's ideal. And she can have 0 speed, she just kind of does her job by sitting there and countering. But my current one's on an injury build, and not the tankiest, so that's why I'm hesitant to use her sometimes. But it's not like my opponents would know. Okay, Hand Guy getting picked up for the other team, that's okay. Really good because of the A Tywin that's on my side. He gets that immunity, gets that cleanse, makes it so that I can't really stun and defense break everything. Spectre Tenebria gets picked up. Sylvan Sage Vivian, is that the play here? Maybe not. Is Abyssal Yufine good here? Probably. She seems like she could be okay. She has AoEs. I want to say that she's okay. There's no mitigation on the other side. Sylvan Sage could be okay too. Bellion, I feel like, is still a strong pick here, so let's go for Bellion. And oh, you know what we can do? We can go for Earth Celine. I think Earth Celine is a fantastic pick here into the Lua, right? Lua Hand Guy with Spectre. Celine can just kill that Spectre outright. And my Celine's pretty bulky. She's a bruiser, so she should be able to live through some hits, especially when she gets her evasion buff. Let's see if it's enough. If it's not enough, we can still go for some of our other techs down here, like Abyssal Yufine is pretty good. I would say we can probably get away with Sylvan Sage if he's picking another unit that doesn't really have too much focus power, especially because Bellion, if she gets through draft, there's no souls on the opponent's side. We can always ban Lua, though, if we really, really need to. Oh, he's gonna go for Remnant Violet. Okay. I think I know what I need to do here. This is a Briar Witch game. We can just ban the Lua. If he goes Jacko, we're definitely banning Lua. There's no question about it. He's gonna go Flitica. Closer Charles. Okay. Closer Charles. Is Abyssal Euphine good here? Probably not into the Rylet, right? Although my Rylet got destroyed by an Abyssal Euphine before. I think Briar Witch is decent. Let's go for Briar Witch. I think she's gonna get banned here. We'll ban the Lua. Or do we ban Lua? No, we banned the Rylet. Yeah, I think we banned Rylet. Everything else is fine. Because Bellion's gonna... He's picking Rylet because Bellion feeds Rylet, right? So I think what he's gonna do is he might ban the Briar Witch. If he bans Briar Witch, I won the 50-50 ban. If he bans Bellion, I lost the 50-50 ban. Yes, okay, we won the 50-50 ban. Fantastic. This means that we are in a prime position to screw over the Spectre Tenebrae with the Selene, right? Do we want anything else for the team? What does Bellion give? F-Res, which I don't care about. I think the rest is fine. Does DJB need his imprint? Yes, yes we do, because the Lua on the other side. She can't soul burn, so my 260-something resist, or sorry, 240-something resist DJB should be okay. Should be. I don't think Lua is going to be resetting anyway, because Selene is here. Gonna go for the sleep on Bellion. And we resist? Alright. I'm gonna pretend it's a resist Bellion. Okay. Ooh, he could have gotten lucky there. He could have gotten lucky and defense broken my Selene, but thank God. He only won 150-50 there. Closer's gonna go push up the team. Okay, Hand Guy's gonna go. He can S1 and push up the Spectre. He is gonna do just that. Spectre's gonna S3 into Selene, probably. Hopefully it doesn't kill. She is... Ooh, she looks like she's full damage, though. She doesn't really have much health. Gonna go straight for the Selene. Oh, so close to have gotten that. Oh, I'm actually pretty sad about that right there. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and push up the whole team. Let's go for Bellion and a Tywin. Bellion's gonna go. Let's push back his team, which would be great. Hopefully we hit that closer. We don't hit the closer. Very sad. Bellion's on injury, so I think he's noticing that. If he's smart, he'll be attacking the Bellion here. Oh no, he's... Oh, okay. Can we get Elbrus? No Elbrus proc. Ooh, that really sucks. Let's go for a... Let's just rip the Tywin S3. There's no reason to hold it, because Hand Guy is going to be screwing us over with a cleanse anyway. Did we hit the closer? Yes, we did! Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, then. Let me go for a hit on the Lua. She resisted. That's okay. Bellion's going to be going. He's going to cleanse everybody. That's fine. We don't have a soul burn on Bellion, though. Really unfortunate. I hope that we counter at some point. If we can counter, it would be wonderful, but a Tywin might just die to this closer. Oh my god, full damage. Yes! Oh, that is huge! That is absolutely huge, because look at what we can do now. I needed those 10 souls super bad, because now Bellion can just go ahead and clean up this team. Look at that closer Charles, basically dead now. He can't S2. If he S2s, he loses, because we can barrier invert. So he can only S1, and DJB's going next regardless. So I think we got this here. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Exactly what I needed there. And that closer was obviously not evading too. Really good build on the closer though. Good damage, but in the end, not enough. So with that being said though, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, Take care.